The Dragon Bravo fire tore through the north rim of the Grand Canyon last July, burning almost 150,000 acres and destroying more than 100 buildings inside the park, including the historic Grand Canyon Lodge.
We were just watching with all the live alerts just to see what was happening, and hearts really went out to the Park Service and the concessionaires when they had to get the 500 people out of the park so quickly.
Amanda Podmore is the co-director for the Grand Canyon Trust, one of the main nonprofits for the park. They helped the Forest Service and Park Service prepare for the reopening of the North Rim last month. Now they're trying to secure hundreds of millions of dollars, including federal funding, to rebuild the lodge.
So right now we're about 11 months out from the date that the fire started, and there's still no significant funding associated with the rebuild, minimum $600 million for the work that needs to be done.
Podmore says there's no timeline for rebuilding, but right now it's looking like it will take at least 5 to 10 years.
One key part of the timeline is that the wastewater treatment plant needs to be rebuilt, and so that'll take a couple of years. So it's important for people to remember there's not actually active running water and bathrooms up in the park right now.
The park does have funding for a new wastewater treatment plant after it was destroyed in the Dragon Bravo fire. The north rim of the Grand Canyon is a main economic driver for communities in northern Arizona and southern Utah, and the fire forced the park to close at the height of its season last summer. Podmore says her team and the staff at the north rim have been working hard to reopen and rebuild the park. They just need funding and your support to get it done.
It also uses its entrance fees to subsidize other smaller parks across the country. And so now is the time for us to stand together, support this amazing national park that means so much to American Indigenous culture, and get it funded for this one-time, really necessary need.
And Podmore adds you can help by calling your state or federal representatives and telling them you want to see funding go towards helping rebuild the historic lodge. Live in Flagstaff, Mason Carroll for Arizona's Family.